Hey everybody, it's Amanda. I am really excited because today is Save Day Sunday. We have our cash, we have a little bit of coins, and we have our savings challenges. So let's go ahead and grab our bigger ones first. We have our low income 100 envelope challenge, and we also have our Roger Rabbit challenge that we're working on. And then I have some littler ones in this binder. So today we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, $32 to save. And then we also have some change. I don't need to count the change. I just divide it by, pennies and silvers. As you guys probably know from my previous video that the kitty is completely stuffed. So I am moving on to putting coins in here. And obviously there was some pressure because I haven't actually opened this yet. I'm going to go ahead and put the quarters and the nickels in here. Like so. Didn't want to make that super loud. Put the top back on it. And that will be the start to our second coin jar. Okay. And then I put dimes in here because we're saving our dimes in this little bear. Okay. Not that many. And then I have been saving pennies since last year. And I think I'm going to just keep it. I'm not going to turn it in. But we shall see towards the end that it's really super heavy. Okay. Alright, now that that's delegated, let's move along to our scratch off savings challenge. So, this one has $3 in it. We owe it, come on little IOU, get out of there. We owe it $8 today. Now savings, specifically Save Day Sunday, is just to save for now. We're hoping to work on paying off some debts, and we're also looking to save money. We have a few sinking funds that we're working on right now, and this is just a fun way to save. We're going to save for a buffer, so instead of begging Peter to pay Paul and using credit cards or money we don't have, I'd like to fund a buffer. I'm not sure what amount I'd like to have in here, but I want like at least maybe $400 to $600 emergency fund for emergencies and car maintenance, house repairs, and then I'm going to be adding medical in here because if you know from my last video, my last budgeting video, we are going to see some changes with medical in 2026, and we likely won't qualify. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of the IOU of $8. Ooh, how am I going to do this? Okay, so let's go ahead and exchange 2 ones. We'll put in a 10. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 here. And let's go ahead and grab a dime out of here. Scratch off another couple of these to finish this off. We will add the money in next time. That way we know what we need. Now, I definitely know that some of you guys are lost by all of this, but I have been budgeting, cash stuffing, and doing low-income finance on this channel for the last 3 years. I started out as a budgeting channel, so I added in the real life on a low income later. So 3... Ooh, why does this say 0? I was sent this, so I don't know if this was part of a game or something. That's a 0. I don't know if it was meant to be. $3.14. Okay. So $3.14. I think I'm going to leave it at that. So $14, $15, $16, $17. So let's scratch this out and write $17. This is for next time. So I need to up my game on DoorDash, even though it's been rough. It's been slow. Can't do much about it, and that's okay. That, and I really just haven't had a lot of time for it between working and all the different things that have been going on in life, and kids, you know, getting ready to go back to school. They go back to school the week of Labor Day week. So it has just been challenging all around. So I don't have as much, which is fine, because we have some things brewing in the background. I'm just waiting on, you know, my next paycheck, since all of our bills are paid for the month of August. We have paid all of the basics, which I have here in this book. Yep, so we have all of these bills up here paid. These are household bills, so that way we can, you know, survive the month. And then we just have this little bit here, and then car repairs. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. But I have other news. My members will hear about it. Stuff about work that I don't really want to share with everybody, but stuff that isn't detrimental either. I'm going to go ahead and grab this yellow. I thought I didn't have a yellow marker, and then I was like, I found the yellow marker. Alright, so let's move to 100 envelope challenge. Now, I'm not going to add a whole lot to this one today, but we're going to go ahead and color in a random one for now. Okay, something is better than nothing. So $1 into this one. But I feel like saving our general amount, which is $25 a week, which is $100 a month, and adding a little bit to it as I can, with DoorDash and Uber, Lyft, Spark, Instacart, all those gig working apps, right? Some I do still, some I can't because my car is too old. But we're still making it happen. So now we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1 and 2. So we have $32 saved in here, which is better than none at all. And I do apologize. I'm sure some of you guys who are going to watch this all the way through will know I have been tired lately. I've just been tired. Not for any particular reason other than I've been busy. So as I get busy, I get tired, like the rest of you, right? On to Roger Rabbit. This came from Donna, Powered by Creativity. You can find her on Etsy. A lot of people do budgeting stuff. I know some of you guys are new to this and some of you are not, but there are many, many, many Etsy shops by many different folks out there who do the budgeting stuff, savings challenges, getting out of debt, and all the things. So Donna, Powered by Creativity, is where I got this. You can go check her out. I got asked that multiple times, like, did I make this? No, I did not make it. Donna made this. So I'm just excited to be able to do it. So this one obviously has some more money in it than other challenges because I've been really trying to knock this one out. So we're gonna go ahead. Before I do that one, let's skip ahead and see if I can finish this little goaty one. The little goat with his milkshake and his little cupcake. So I've been doing these icons, $2 a piece. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We don't have a lot to, oh, we have some to work with still. So we'll take 12 out of here and we'll finish this one off, which is really exciting. Okay. Because slow and steady wins the race when you're trying to save money. And you don't want to like sit there and think that you have all this extra money to save when it really just needs to go to bills, or maybe there's going to be an unexpected expense and then you have to pull from your savings. That never feels good. So I would rather go low and slow than to do some craziness and, you know, think I have it to save and then I don't. Many of us have done that, right? Raise your hand if you have saved when you really didn't have money to save in hopes that you were going to be saving it. I think we've all been there, right? So instead of me doing that, I'm just trying to keep consistent because consistency is key. Now, if you're trying to get out of debt and you're having some struggles like most of us are in this economy, don't feel bad. Pick yourself up from the bootstraps. Save a couple dollars. Even if you're able to save $10 from your paycheck or your income every single month to put it aside, even if you're paying one small debt, you got to do your thing. You just got to do it. Even if it's only $20 a month, if it's $15 a month, it all adds up. All right. I'm looking for this light brown to do the bottoms. But if you're doing savings challenges and you're finding that it's not fun anymore, you might just want to get yourself a jar or a piggy bank, or maybe you don't want to do that at all and you want to just put it straight to where you want it to go. That's okay too. So we finished this. Yay! All right, it should be 28 bucks. Let's count the thing. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, whoop, 22, 23, and 5 makes 28. $28. So we finally get to grab one of these. I'm leaving these little rubber bands that I get off of like asparagus and broccoli and eggs, and I've been putting them, washing them and putting them in that little drawer for bigger stacks of bills. So this is now complete. I'm gonna go ahead and put it aside. Let's put it into this cute little 25-cent thrifted pouch. And that one is complete. So we can take this one out because I have one that I put in, I believe, the back. Yep. So this is a roll the dice. We'll do that one at the end. So back to Roger Rabbit, because he has quite the stash of cash. Let's go ahead and let's add a 5 to this. Okay. Let's add the 5 and we'll move along to other challenges. Okay. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 1, 2, and 3. $103 in Roger Rabbit. When we're done, it'll be 500 bucks, or so we hope, right? On to this little mini challenge that I made quite a while ago. These came out. I made over 100 savings challenges I gave for free. Let's go ahead and add a 1 to this. We'll just stick with our yellow. Okay. So now this one, when it's done, we'll have $36. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, $11 in here. Because any savings is better than no savings. Okay. Moving on to the little Hello Kitty challenge. I've been trying to add 5 in here every single week. So I'm going to try to continue that pace by adding $5. Okay. So now this has a total of 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. $30 in that. Okay. And then we already put money in here. I would scratch the last 2, but I'm a little afraid that that will take all of our money for next time, and I don't want to do that. Moving along to this dice challenge. Now, here's the fun part. I have a lot of different dice that I could roll. And we can write an IOU for next time. Okay. This is all of my die that I have. I also have this colored one that I might do for a different challenge later. But we get to pick a couple of these. I end up getting these in different places. I have a couple of sets that I use elsewhere in life. Okay. Whew. We lost the top to a pen. A Sharpie. Can't be doing that. Alright. So, let's move these aside. We're going to use one of these. Let's see. We have a D12. And this is that's a 20-sided die. Let's use the D12. So we have 7 that we rolled. Okay, let's roll one of these. 4. I'm just going with it. Let's roll this one now. 3. And then let's roll one of these. 1. And we'll write ourselves another IOU with a little scrap of paper I thought I had. Here it is. Alright, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15. So I owe you $15. Okay, and we'll color them in the next video. So I need to for sure come up with a chunk of change. Hopefully when we get paid on Friday, we'll be able to delegate the ducks and get everything squared away. Which means that we should be getting closer to being done with some of these other challenges as well. I feel like this one is going to take a little bit longer, along with the 100 envelope and the Roger Rabbit savings challenge, but either way, I'm excited. I'm saving to save right now. What comes of it all, I don't know until, you know, we get some more money, but the good news is we finished a savings challenge. I feel like that was kind of Blue's Clues like, right? But I'm excited, you guys, because we saved $28 and we have a bunch more here. And, you know, if all you can do is start with one little challenge and work your way, that's fine too. I'm just doing what I can with what I got because it's all I have to work with, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys!